normal strat.
Why?
Yeah, I'll just let like invisible. I'll just let invisible, you know, fucking try to find those type of strats. I'll just play the power, just unload with unlimited fucking bacon and eggs. Yo, what's up, Gavin? That shit's so dumb. And it's whatever because that was my 25 time would have been like 27 minutes. So that means on my 30, that would have probably been like a 34, 35, which isn't good. That it would have almost been just as the same as the two players. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on, I just fucked up my timer. No, you don't do that.
They're coming from the water. Get to those guns. More behind them. Get on that machine gun. Our intel was correct. Strawberry's on the island.
Two, three, four, five, and round. Yeah. Does that not give you any points, or did that give me points? I didn't really see. Nah, this is gonna be a successful attempt though, because it's camping Pap, so Pap is really, really easy. I don't understand why they just have fucking two doors right here. Like, that's just... Yeah, can you give us your money? Thank you. Like, fuck off, game. So this game should be a lot faster.
notes must be hidden from tunnels below.
Yep. See you, nasty.
What is dragging these corpses away from the water? I'll try this one. These blades could conduct Geistcraft. I need to get my hands on it.
Dude, why were there so many zombies? Jesus fucking Christ.
I tried to tell him what we were up against. He didn't listen. Keep your eyes peeled for those Geistcraft weapons. The ones we created in Middleburg. Even the frame could be converted into something useful. The bomb is down. Got it. Cutting loose. From the looks, I won't have the same assets I used to live earlier. It's time to get creative. Geistcraft energy fields can be deadly. I need to wire one to this window. I've got a monster to kill.
most infamous.
Nipple fingers make faster work. I've got a bastard to kill.
The worst thing that could happen would be to give somebody the credibility of a score that doesn't deserve it.
Billy Mitchell may be best known for his appearance in King of Kong, a documentary released in 2007 which shows Steve Weeby's attempts to top Billy's score, which was the record at the time. Billy acts very bold and confident when he speaks. You can tell he thinks highly of himself and that this King of Kong title is very important to him.
Does this have my name on the back or something?
What does it say?
It says you have a yearning for perfection.
There's a level of difference between people, and it translates into some games. World Record Headquarters can help you.
Oh, Billy Mitchell always has a plan.
In this video, I'm going to explain why all 3 of his Donkey Kong records over 1 million points are invalid. I'll be showing first-hand testimony that Billy threatened those who questioned his scores. We're going to take a look at a video which clearly shows Billy and his friends doctoring evidence. And then last, I'll show you Billy's complete denial of everything and how it makes no sense whatsoever. So here we go. Here's how the world's most infamous Donkey Kong player got caught cheating. Billy was the first recognized player to score over 1 million points in public with a score of 1,047,200. You can watch this tape released in King of Kong. As Steve Weeby is attempting to break 1 million points live, a tape mysteriously shows up from Billy Mitchell. They play the tape, which shows Billy's new world record. As soon as they finish watching it, some of the refs are already asking questions. Walter Day, who owned Twin Galaxies, questioned Billy himself over the phone about some of the oddities of the tape, like the random flashing over the score. Even though this tape seemed odd, just 10 minutes later they entered it into the Twin Galaxies database as the new world record. Curious, isn't it, that Twin Galaxies would enter Billy's score so quickly while so many questions about the tape remained unanswered? Well, just like Todd Rogers, Billy was heavily connected to Twin Galaxies. In Todd's case, he was just a ref who entered his own scores, but Billy, he was actually supporting Twin Galaxies financially. I got several internal Twin Galaxies documents from Catherine Despira, and the first thing I noticed while reading them was Billy Mitchell's name all over them. Billy was at the very top of the food chain over at Twin Galaxies, so you can be sure he got preferential treatment when it
shotgun so many times. I should not have fucking...
It came to verifying his scores. The good news is, the video of this record of his is public, which has opened it up for closer examination. On February 2nd, Zelmia, aka Jeremy Young, made this post to Twin Galaxies, which goes into great detail about Billy's million-point scores. When running this game on the original arcade cabinet, each level will load from the left and right sides inwards, kind of like a curtain closing motion. But while running this game on MAME, which is an arcade emulator, the level loads in pieces like this. Here's some test footage from Jeremy Young. Here's the emulator.
Fucking God, I'm so done. I don't even want to play.
And now
Back
here's
to
a
the
clip
right
from
of the
Billy
round,
Mitchell's
bro.
first
What the
million-point
fuck?
score.
Of course.
Quite clear evidence that Billy's score was run on
So
MAME.
dumb. Fuck off, game.
Now, why is this an issue? There's a lot you can do with an emulator, so there are several different ways you could cheat. The most obvious way would be to create save states to replay levels over and over until you get a score you're happy with. Then you just have to stitch the footage together and you're done. But you know, a lot of people use emulators to speedrun. Just because you're playing on an emulator doesn't mean you must be cheating. The issue with this really isn't that Billy used an emulator, it's that he's been lying about it this entire time and is still claiming he's never played on MAME.
My easy answer is that I've never played it on MAME. My easy answer is that I've never played it on MAME. Never played it on MAME. Never played it on MAME.
Such a clear lie shows he's hiding something. Another Other thing to note is that MAME at this time couldn't emulate audio very well, so a very easy way to check would be to just listen to the audio. But for some reason, this record has no audio whatsoever. I wonder why. Billy's second million-point game has issues too. This is footage from his other former record, 1,050,200 points. Here's a clip of another level loading from Jeremy Young on an arcade. Cabinet. Here's the same level loading on MAME. And here's Billy's video. So that's 2 times he's played on emulator and lied about it being an arcade cabinet. This video actually came with audio attached, so I decided to open it up in Audacity, and man is it messed up. Random cuts, holes with no audio at all, giant leaps in volume. This thing has been cut up and not very well. But Billy also has one more record over 1,000,000 points, which is his most absurd. Billy's official all-time personal best is a score of 1,062,800 points. First of all, there's no video of this record. None. The only evidence we have for this score is the testimony of one former Twin Galaxies employee who has recently been wiped from their website and permanently banned. That's right, the only person to witness this so-called record of Billy's was none other than the human element, Mr. Todd Rogers himself. What's even crazier is immediately after setting this new Donkey Kong record, Billy swapped out the board for a Donkey Kong Jr. board and set a new record for that game as well.
I sat down in front of a Donkey Kong, and after a little trouble, as there normally is, I managed to play, and I managed to set a new world record. I said, one more thing I got to take care of. And I started a game of Donkey Kong Jr. I saw an opportunity that would maybe make me be able to get my very highest personal best. So I played it right to the end, right to the dying last breath. And I beat my own personal record.
33 48